By the end of the 20th century, the U.S. had firmly secured its position as a global leader in combat aviation. The debut of aircraft like the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor and the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit stealth bomber felt like pure sci-fi, tech that no other nation could rival. At the time, China was just beginning to move away from Soviet-era designs and start developing its own aircraft. But over the decades, the landscape has changed dramatically. Today, skies over China feature jets that closely resemble their American counterparts, and intelligence reports have begun raising red flags about near parity in capability. The question now is, are China's aircraft true equivalents to U.S. warplanes, or simply lookalike copies lacking real tech depth? Let's start with the most ambitious and expensive U.S. aviation project to date, the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program. Recently, Boeing beat out Lockheed and Northrop to win the contract to build the U.S. Air Force's new 6th Gen fighter, now designated the F-47. According to the U.S. President, a prototype of the F-47 has already been flying in secret for nearly 5 years, matching a 2020 Air Force statement that NGAD flight tests were underway. Known as the penetrating counter-air, the F-47 is set to replace the F-22 Raptor and serve as the core hub of a whole network of systems, including drones and manned-unmanned teams. Despite being more advanced, it's expected to cost less than the Raptor. The Air Force plans to buy 200 to 300 of these fighters to replace its current fleet of just over 180 F-22s. The F-47 will be tailless, loaded with stealth features, and the canard seen in recent renders should enhance aerodynamics. It'll also pack cutting-edge adaptive engines delivering 35,000 to 40,000 pounds of thrust, enabling top speeds and agility, suited for future air dominance. The F-47, capable of speeds over Mach 2 and a range beyond 500 miles, will come in both manned and unmanned variants. Its modular tech stack can be tailored to specific missions, armed with hypersonic missiles, swarming drones, and eventually combat lasers, already being integrated into U.S. jets by firms like Lockheed. It represents the next leap in air combat. In contrast, China's 6th Gen fighter project remains shrouded in secrecy. Still, test flight footage from December over Chengdu, Sichuan, featuring aircraft believed to be the Chengdu J-36 and Shenyang J-50, sparked global speculation. The J-36 appeared to be a tailless tri-jet flying wing, marked with the number 36, leading analysts to assume Chengdu built the heavier J-36, while Shenyang developed the lighter J-50. It's unclear if these jets are part of the same program or parallel projects. The J-36 may use either the domestic WS-15 engine or a new, undisclosed Chinese design. Its expected range is around 1,200 miles, less than the American NGAD. A key difference lies in network integration. U.S. jets are built as part of the global C3 IISR system, acting as data-sharing nodes. China still emphasizes localized integration within tactical units. For now, NGAD is more advanced and globally connected. The U.S. F-35 Lightning II, a major milestone in multi-role combat aircraft, hit 1,000 units by 2022. Praised for stealth, sensor fusion, and adaptability, it's become a favorite among U.S. allies. Its development wasn't without challenges. Block 3F software alone had 8.6 million lines of code. The upcoming Block 4 adds a major avionics upgrade, Tech Refresh 3, with increased processing power and cooling needs, plus engine enhancements. The F-35 will soon operate alongside NGAD and CCA drones. Lockheed now aims to give the F-35 80% of the F-47's capabilities for half the cost. The Chinese J-35, also known as the J-31 or FZ-31, is an attempt by China to create a competitive, multi-role stealth fighter capable of both air-to-air and air-to-ground strikes. Its KLJ-7A radar, developed by the Nanjing Research Institute of Electronics Technology, is similar to the American APG-81 in the F-35, while its helmet-mounted display system is comparable to the UK's B-system Striker. In September 2023, China unveiled the J-35A, a land-based version with altered wings and landing gear designed for aircraft carriers. Like the J-20, the J-35 has been surrounded by controversy. In 2013, U.S. Defense Acquisition Chief Frank Kendall stated that Chinese hackers stole F-35 data, which helped accelerate China's fifth-generation fighter programs. The similarities between the J-35 and F-35 in size, function, and design are hard to ignore. However, the J-35 still lags behind in technology, relying on traditional radars and lacking the advanced sensor integration of the F-35. This results in a limited strike capability, unlike the combat-proven F-35, which has seen action in Iraq, Syria, and Afghanistan, while the J-35 remains in testing. Speaking of experience, the F-22 Raptor, the first true stealth fighter, remains one of the U.S.'s most classified military assets. Its design minimizes radar cross-section, with smooth surfaces and aligned edges. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney F-119 PW100 engines, it produces over 35,000 pounds of thrust each, allowing for supercruise without afterburners. The F-22 also serves as a testing platform for technologies destined for the next generation of fighters. In 2021, it appeared with a mirror metal coating and new sensors, alongside upgraded weapons like the Mach 5 capable AIM-260 Joint Advanced Tactical Missile JATM, developed by Lockheed. The F-22 remains a top priority for the U.S. Air Force, continually updated despite progress on sixth-gen fighters. China's answer to the F-22 is the Chengdu J-20, or Mighty Dragon. This twin-engine stealth fighter made China the second nation to develop and field a stealth fighter. With forward-swept wings, canards, and an extended fuselage, it improves maneuverability but sacrifices some stealth. Leaked information suggests that China has a 95% chance of success in a simulated battle with the F-22, though this involved one J-20 and 3 UAVs, not a direct one-on-one comparison. The real success rate of the J-20 against the Raptor is under 10%. The F-22 also has the advantage of working alongside loyal wingman drones in the future. The J-20 is equipped with 4 long-range PL-15 missiles and 2 short-range PL-10s, while the F-22 carries 6 AIM-120 medium-range missiles, 2 AIM-9 short-range missiles, and a 20mm M61 cannon with 480 rounds. History, such as Vietnam War air battles, shows that engagements often end within gun range, a disadvantage for the J-20, which lacks a gun. The J-20's potential range exceeds 2,000 miles, but the F-22's stealth fuel tanks give it an operational range of 1,600 miles. Additionally, until the J-20 gets the domestic WS-15 engines, it won't be able to match the F-22's ability to maintain supercruise without afterburners. While advanced, fighters alone can't replace traditional military assets. The United States once stunned the world with its secret stealth bomber, the B-2 Spirit. It cost taxpayers a staggering $2.13 billion, but proved its worth during NATO operations in Yugoslavia, as well as the wars in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. With a range of over 30 hours without refueling, it could strike enemy targets with precision. Its weapon bays carry up to 60,000 pounds of ordnance, including nuclear payloads ranging from 10 to 360 kilotons, or even up to 1.2 megatons. Despite being replaced by the newer B-21 Raider, no B-2 Spirit was decommissioned until 2021. The B-21 Raider follows in the B-2's footsteps. While much about its development is classified, some details emerged in 2015. The overall design is similar, but it lacks the B-2's sawtooth trailing edge, making it more optimized for high-altitude, stealthy flight. The B-21 is also smaller, but offers an impressive range, allowing it to penetrate enemy defenses thousands of miles away. A key design change is reducing its engines from 4 to 2, improving fuel efficiency. In addition to nuclear payloads, it will likely carry stealthy AGM-181 cruise missiles and could integrate directed energy weapons or hypersonic projectiles. The B-21 B-21 will also work with advanced AI and integrate seamlessly into the U.S. Air Force's network of systems, including fighters and other aircraft. China's response came with the H-20, its first dedicated strategic bomber. Like the B-21, the H-20 is a stealthy flying wing design, boasting a range of over 6,200 miles to cover the Western Pacific and beyond. While the B-2 Spirit has a range of 6,900 miles, the B-21 Raider is expected to exceed 6,000 miles. By March 2024, the H-20 hadn't flown yet, while the B-21 completed its first test flight in November 2023, with 3 bombers ready by September 2024. While China is making impressive strides, it still has a long way to go to match the combat experience and technological maturity of U.S. aircraft. Will these two nations' bombers be comparable by the 2030s, or are they on entirely different paths?